Hello, my name is Dobek. This is 14th, the last episode of Fear of Extinction talk. And during this talk, I try to brainstorm a climate crisis situation and offer my uh, understanding, also some approaches and ways how to deal with this situation. And, and this episode, I just want to summarize everything I said just briefly, just to complete the series. So we started with thinking, how is it possible that human beings harm the earth so much, and we ask, we noticed that there's so much fear around us. So there were these two perspectives. One was okay, people are not afraid enough. And the second approach to solve the climate crisis problem was that, we are doomed, so we have to get ready for the wars, for the catastrophe to happen, actually. So I here wanted to offer the third possibility, which goes a little beyond fear, because both approaches are motivated by fear, and it seems like fear plays a significant role in these both approaches. So I try to show it. Maybe I'm not right here, and maybe not honest. Maybe not honest, but maybe it's not very just to say it. But yeah, of course, there's a lot of care also in these approaches, and yeah, I don't want to just say that these people are only driven by fear. But the part that worries me, that whenever I hear some climate crisis talks or read about climate crisis, there's a lot of attempts to scare people out, or see a lot of fear. So that was something that I was worried about. That's why I decided to write an essay, and this talk is just a presentation of this essay, main thesis. So you can read the essay. It should be somewhere in the link under video. It will have more details than I covered here. Okay, but in this presentation, I investigated this fear. I asked questions. Okay, what is this fear actually about exactly? And I identify this fear, that is fear of ego to extinct. Because we are maybe not so much afraid about ourselves, but we feel that next generation may have more difficult conditions to live, and maybe they will not be able to live. So we are afraid that humankind may end its line. And I ask the question, okay, what does it mean for us? And why do we care? Why do we care? And I noticed that, the way for us to overcome the fear of death, which is one of the most significant fears we have, is transgressing our individual life and create some cultural artifacts. So it's like an escape pod for our ego to escape from our body when it's dying, so it can preserve some part of it in our work and whatever we do, or in our children. So specter of extinction makes it really scary that all these escape techniques for our ego are not 100% successful. So it can make us desperate about it. But on the other hand, also I noticed that these fears are in some way ridiculous, because they are based on false assumptions. The first one is that that we are not meant to extinct. We can't extinct. And the other assumption that the world evolved around us, or we are the final product of evolution. So this world is all about human beings, and we are some kind of special here. And since world put so much energy into evolving us, it would be very wasteful just to dispose us. So yeah, but it's our very anthropocentric perspective, uh, and we just don't assume that we may just extinct like other species and nothing will happen and the world will just keep going. But uh, but having these assumptions in place makes us afraid that uh, if we extincted the whole world would be useless without meaning. And I think it's even more scary than our extinction. Our extinction is part of it. So uh, it would be the end. It would be the end of the world. But the fact is, when human beings extinct, world will not end. Things will be going on, and it will have perfect meaning still. Probably the same as with us. And for sure, we'll extinct one day. So kind of being worried that it will happen takes a lot of energy and is not very productive, and we can use this energy to do other things, and we can better play our role in this universe if we move this energy towards whatever we're supposed to do here and just open ourselves more. And of course, I showed that being so much focused on this fear also makes us targeted, and it's like self-fulfilling prophecy that we will extinct, we will extinct. So we're actually whatever we're thinking about, we're giving energy to. So we may contribute to this problem rather than solving it. And also, I was showing many ego mechanisms that we will extinct, so we have to do something. We are panicking, and more we try to do, more we want to tweak the nature, more we want to correct the nature. We make just things worse. So I offered another approach, which was, let's relax, let's trust that Earth and we together, we have resources to deal with the situation, and the only thing we have to do, we have to not to interfere. Yeah, because when we interfere, that's the moment when problem starts. So yeah, so so I offer some ways how to deal with this fear, because it is the first we have to deal with. If we don't deal with emotions, these emotions will take control over us and will act us like agents. So if we want to use our resources to help the situation, first we need to clear the planet from these very strong emotions that make things more tense and want to control. And to do it, first we have to take care of our own emotions. And I told about my project, counting breaths. That's the one idea how we can do it. But also, I said about things we did at Great Thousand Monastery, where we did rituals for the environment and to express our emotions around this situation and give us some type of relief. I said also how to discuss with people who have other opinions or deny facts. I mentioned about politicians and politics, and that we shouldn't hope that politicians will solve the problem, and how the political dynamics works, and they are actually using the climate crisis for their own needs. So they're not very much interested in solving the problem because politicians are more interested in creating problems because they need energy to activate people. Solving problems is not something that benefits them. And it depends what you want. If you want to get excited about this political conflict, go to politics. But if you want this problem to be solved, um, we may need to do other things. And and the thing I promote here is that we should trust more Earth that it has resources, trust us that uh, we also have resources how to deal with things, and these resources will be activated in the way we are not aware of very often, but it will work. Um, okay, and also now how to I present some ways how to deal with these emotions, and uh, I talked about catastrophic movies that kind of put us in a situation that we are almost extincting, or the view extinction is very close, and it helps us exercise this fear. Of course, any type of praying, meditation, uh, shifting of perspective from our egocentric perspective oriented me I to the nature perspective. So it's more like, okay, maybe we shouldn't worry much about me, and okay, that I want to survive, or I want to survive something that is to I similar, so other people or my species, and maybe we are just a small part in all this in all this big puzzle. So maybe we don't have to be so concerned about it, and the world will be fine. However, with us or without us. And also, I propose you like a provocative game, which is like called Death Letter to Intelligent Cockroaches, uh, just to help people to make this thought experiment and put themselves in a situation that we already extincted. And this game helps them to exercise all these emotions that would happen, and actually maybe reach the things that are the most meaningful for us. So I think that's all I want to say about this topic right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm very happy to hear your feedback. I'm sure you will have many ideas how to deal with climate crisis, and I'm especially curious about your opinion about this shift of perspective, and this third way, which is just dropping the control, doing opposite thing that we've been doing for centuries. And do you believe it can help, or you're skeptical? Just let me know, please write comments, discuss. Yeah, all these voices just make this conversation more interesting, more useful, and yeah, this is how we should take care of this problem. So thank you for watching.